curtain is about to rise on the second act of tonight's play in the Gulf Screen Guild Theater, starring Joan Crawford, Ronald Coleman, Ayres, and Montague Love. It's 3 weeks later in the country house of Sir George Packman. Lights. Music. Curtain.
Question about Michael Farrington being dead, Sir George. The body has been recovered and identified. How is Sarah?
I'm worried about her.
What did the doctors say?
All the usual things. Rest, time, travel.
Well, if there's anything I can do...
I'm afraid not. At present, there doesn't seem to be much any of us can do for Sarah.
Sarah.
My father told me you said Michael was dead.
Sarah, please.
He wasn't really dead until my father told me that.
Sarah, let me take you home.
No, I can't go back there. Michael's not there anymore. He's not anywhere. I've lost him. I've come to you to find him again. You've got to help me.
What do you mean, Sarah?
He said that you were his friend. So you knew all about him. All the small, wonderful things I never had the chance to share.
But I'm afraid I don't remember all you want to know.
You must remember. When people go away like Michael, they usually leave something behind. A letter or a book with a page turned down to show where they've stopped reading and went to sleep. Or a pen that might have written, "I love you, darling." But, you see, I haven't anything that belonged to her. Nothing at all.
You think remembering will help? Perhaps it's much better to forget.
Well, I want to remember. I must. Tell me, did Michael ever come here?
Here?
Oh, he must have. This is his kind of room. All messy and cluttered with things. Men's things. Which chair did he sit in?
Chair? Oh, this one, here by the fire.
Oh, I might have known. Yes, his head must have rested just about here.
Yes, I think so.
And his pipe making curls of smoke all the way to the ceiling.
Yes, that was it.
Did he ever use this tobacco?
He might have.
And then talking. Did you ever know anyone who talked so much or so beautifully?
No, never.
Where did you first meet Michael?
Why, I guess it must have been in Paris.
Who introduced you?
I believe it was Colonel Astley.
Colonel Astley. Where is he? May I meet him?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, he's gone to South America.
Oh, but you must have had other friends in common.
No, not that I recall.
Then you're my only link with Michael.
I'm afraid so.
We'll have to see each other very often.
As often as you wish, Sarah.
And together, perhaps we can make everyone see how really great he was.
Of course. Together we can do it.
Say that again.
Together we can do it.
It's strange. For a moment when you said that, I almost felt that you were Michael.
Alan, tell us the story about Uncle Michael and the rescue.
No, Aunt Sarah will tell you, darling. Alan leaves out so much. It was darling to hear when your Uncle Michael... Alan, you must tell them about Michael when he was in Mexico.
Mexico? Oh, yes. Well, Michael went down there just at the beginning of the trouble.
Alan told Uncle Michael was the best flyer in England, Aunt Sarah.
In England? Oh, he was joking. Your Uncle Michael was the greatest flyer in the whole world.
In laying this cornerstone of what will be the Michael Farrington Home for Underprivileged Children, we are perpetuating the memory of a fine man, Michael Farrington.
You simply got to let up. If you don't, you'll drop in your tracks. You're not yourself.
I'm quite all right.
Why not be satisfied with what you've already done for Michael? You can't live forever with a ghost.
There isn't anything I'd change. Not now. Perhaps someday.
Not someday. Now. This minute. Michael's been dead for more than a year. You and I are alive. There's so much ahead for both of us. Together, Sarah.
No, Alan, don't.
Why?
You're forgetting Michael.
There is no Michael. There's only you and I. Look at me, Sarah. Don't shut out everything
No,
else.
please don't.
Sarah, darling. I love you.
Oh, Alan. Why did you say that? Now you've spoiled everything. Please go.
Sarah.
No, I mean it. Please go.
Was Michael in Tibet?
No, in China.
But you said in Brazil.
You're thinking of Mexico.
Did he ride that time?
I believe he flew.
But are you sure?
I think that's so.
Did Michael save them?
I'm sure he did.
Was it really Michael?
I can't remember.
Can't remember.
No, I don't know.
Michael?
Alan.
Michael?
Alan. Alan, help me. Alan.
It's a job you've got to do, Harker. That's why I sent for you.
But, Sir George, what can I do?
It's a fixation. She's got to be shocked out of it. The doctors all agree on that.
I know. I created this ghost for her, and now you want me to destroy it.
Exactly.
But you understand, I love Sarah. If I do what you want me to do...
But if you don't do it, Harker, there's no hope for her.
It's as bad as that?
As bad as that.
All right. I'll do it.
I'm so glad you came, Alan.
Are you, Sarah?
Yes, the last month's been dreadful without you.
Oh, I've missed seeing you, too.
I've been so confused.
Well, you've been ill.
No, not ill, just... Well, I felt so alone at times, as though Michael had gone away forever, or had never been. I even walked down here to the cliff to listen to the sea and try to hear his voice.
Sarah, nothing's imperishable. Everything has to end.
Yes, I know. And now all that is ended. Everything's all right now, and Michael's back. He came back with you. Now we can talk about him, and he'll speak to me again.
No, that isn't what I mean, Sarah. It's time we ended with Michael.
With Michael?
When you came to my rooms over a year ago, you were sick, in mind and soul.
Of course, but now
I
I'm
was
all
foolish
right.
enough to believe I could cure you.
You did, Alan.
No, I've given you happiness, but I've nearly destroyed you.
If this is about Michael...
It is, but not the Michael you knew.
I don't like you when you talk like this, Alan.
Oh, you'll hate me when I finished.
I don't want to hear.
I'm afraid you must. You've got to know the real Michael instead of the one I created.
There's only one Michael.
Yes, the Michael you married. The Michael who was cheap and small.
No.
A scoundrel, a thief, and a murderer.
No, I won't listen.
He was never my friend. He hated me because I arrested him on the day he married
You're
you.
lying.
Michael wasn't even his
It
name.
was.
You married Davy Crichton, wanted by the police. But you're infatuated with Michael Farrington, who never lived at all.
No, Michael!
Sarah, come back.
Michael!
The cliff. Sarah, come back.
So glad you came, Harker.
How is she?
Out of danger. She's been calling for Michael.
Still there? May I speak to her?
I wish you would. I'll wait for you downstairs.
Michael,
Yes. Yes, Sarah, darling.
where are you?
Here, close beside you.
You went away.
Oh, but I'm back.
Don't ever leave me again.
No, I won't. Not ever. Not if you live. You must live, darling. For me.
For you, Michael.
We've so many things to do. Don't you remember? We must still drive up to Sacré-Cœur in the moonlight and look down on the whole of Paris with stars above and below us.
And then?
Then in the morning, driving on and on until a road sign says, "Welcome to Italy," or Algiers, or Tibet, wherever our car runs out of gas.
Yes. Yes, I remember.
And I'll be so proud of you.
Will I wear the blue dress?
Oh, yes. Yes, Sarah. Didn't I insist you put it on that night on the boat?
Yes, Michael.
And when you came up, you were so beautiful. Everyone envied me.
What?